we know now for the first time in its history, ACL will have free Narcan on site. It's in response to the opioid epidemic. And today we are also hearing from a doctor and a recovering addict raising some awareness about the relationship between opioid addiction and the spread of hepatitis C. Our Sally Hernandez has an in-depth look.
And Devin, let's talk to you about, tell me a little bit about your story and how this relates to you.
Yes, so I am an individual with my own personal lived experience with addiction and into recovery. And part of my addiction and my story is that I was diagnosed with hepatitis C and then cured. I became addicted to opioids after an ankle surgery where I was prescribed opioids for pain. And I ended up eventually, due to forming the disease of addiction, becoming an IV drug user. And back when I was in active use, there was a lot of stigma still attached to addiction and hepatitis.
So you are in recovery and you started this organization or help this organization help others who are fighting opioid addiction. Here in Texas, here in Austin, there are some groups that are also trying to do that as well when it comes to providing fentanyl testing strips or naloxone.
So I definitely think any technique that we can do to reduce harm for people who use drugs is important. My transmission to hepatitis C was due to lack of access to safer use supplies. So I definitely agree that we should be really enabling people's health and wellness and doing everything we can to keep them safe to reduce that transmission of hepatitis C and other adverse effects of drug use.
Doctor, let's go ahead and talk to you, Dr. Stewart, about what else do we need to do to make sure that the cases go down? It's trending upward. So what do we do now?
You know, the CDC recommends that everyone has at least one hepatitis C test in their lifetime. And then for those individuals who may be at risk to increase their screening, hepatitis C is number one, known as a silent disease. Many times people don't have symptoms until much later on when complications arise. Things such as liver disease, liver cancer, cirrhosis of the liver, and sometimes death. It is bloodborne.
Thank you so much, Devin, for telling us your story and for starting this organization that helps others. And Dr. Stewart, we appreciate you breaking down exactly the dangers of hepatitis C.